Hi, good afternoon. Myself Pvt Ltd.
Myself, Salman.
We are in overall India Pvt Ltd in Title Park. Now we start a conversation with Archana, HR Manager of Overall.
Hello all, I'm Archana from Unedited Pvt Ltd. I am taking care of the HR activities here. I am senior HR here. Okay, so you can ask me anything.
Please, can you tell HR functions is what now?
Okay, HR functions, basically we have 4 functions. The first one is recruitment, which has induction, onboarding, when employee coming in and all. Second one will be training and development. Third one is payroll process, and fourth one will be employee engagement. So these are the 4 major functions under which we have lot of other. So onboarding, you will have employee coming in and employee exit also comes under onboarding and exit process. So payroll you have statutory compliances, ESA, PF, TDS, it will come there. And employee engagement is more of engaging employees, not in the birthday celebrations, like how do you engage employees, engagement. Training is more of soft skill training, and again you have the technical training also for engineering, the technical training also.
What is the recruitment process?
So each company has a different recruitment process. So here we have, we have 2 different teams. One is an engineering team, the other one is a market research team. So for engineering team, we do major hires. So we have the requirement coming in from the director of engineering, the head of engineering department. So we get into the requirement, work with the directors, getting in details, skill sets, and we discuss on it, and then we pass on to the list of consultants. We have few consultants where we share the job description to the consultants. There we get the profiles from them. That's how one source is from consultant. Other one is we have a careers page. So that we will be posting our job requirement in the careers page. And the other one is like internal referral. So we'll be sending out a mail to our team to refer profiles. So this is how we source profiles, and then it goes to the shortlisting of profiles, which is done by some technical team member. And then we take a phone screen, that's a telephonic interview, and then followed by a face-to-face interview, and the third one is the HR interview. That's how is the process.
How do you source your candidates during your recruitment process?
That's what I told, right? We have like 3 different sources. One is a consultant, where we give the JD to them. Second one is the referral sourcing, that we will be sending out the JD to the entire team. They can bring in profiles from their friends or relatives. Third one is we will be posting in our careers page and in the Naukri Monster and all. So the 3 different sources.
Can you please tell about compensation plans?
Compensation plans, I'm not into compensation. We have one more person who's taking care of compensation. So the payroll structure and all is taken care by you. So compensation doesn't majorly come into HR, it's more of a finance role. So HR, some companies do compensation with the HR department. Most of the companies, the finance department now compensation on my contract. So I don't have much idea about compensation here.
How do you frame your job description?
Job description is majority of the roles they play and the skill sets which we are looking at for. For example, if you are building some product, a feature, on the product, like future, we looking for the future of the product, and then we get into what skill sets we are looking for on the role. For example, we are hiring a software engineer. Our roles play code deliver, like debug, build code, like we include everything. The roles and the skill sets is how we discuss with the director of engineering. That's how the job description is framed. The requirement, the educational qualification, years of experience. Or sometimes we specifically go in for in the company that we have to hire. We do sometimes.
What are the appraisal system in your company for the exam?
Appraisal system is done, it's a 360-degree feedback is what the major appraisal we do. So one is self-rating. If I'm being appraised, I do a self-rating and my manager will do a rating for me, and my peer, like my equal level account, they'll rate, and again my juniors will rate me. So all the 4 ratings will be consolidated together, and then they arrive at one rating number. Example, the 1 to 5 should be rated. And then all the 4 different ratings are consolidated and average is taken. So example, 3.5 is the average, and based on that there will be a bandwidth for each number. In the low percentage or a number. Example, 3 to 4 in the rating we give them a 10%. 4 to 5 the maximum on the range we say excellent performance. So 4 to 5 we can say 20% high. So that's how it works, and in an overall.
During employee onboarding, how do they conduct the interaction with employees?
Okay, so onboarding is very different with us. So we, the first day, for example, if somebody is coming in, we welcome them with a presentation to them. So you can see the slide running. We have a new journey today. So we will actually get their details on the 2 days before itself, and we do a slide like this so that everybody in the company knows that there is a new journey. And this basically make them comfortable inside the company. If somebody is coming new, it's like very big. We have 130 employees is very new to them, so that's why we do that. And then we have a presentation, onboarding presentation. And HR, like myself, will be with the employee for some time, and then we hand over them to the respective department. That will be one buddy assigned to them for a week to make them more casual inside the organization. That's how the induction and onboarding happens.
Okay, ma'am. Can you please tell about your employee training and development?
Training and development, we recently started this training and development, and that's more of based on the department base. We have two different departments. One is in engineering and the other one is in market research. So for engineering, there is every 2 weeks there is a program called as Camp Coimbatore where technical trainings happen. Internal employees, they themselves initiate and they take a session. One particular, for example, current trends or recent accreditations in Java or C or whatever. So in the particular language or particular skill set, they take a session. For the other team, our market research team, we have an internal trainer also, and we bring in people from outside. So for soft skill, like leadership, team building, communications and all. So that's how the training is planned. So every quarter we have 2 trainings. Maybe it's like 45 days once the training happens.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, given this opportunity to us. It was a great conversation with you. Thanks a lot.